bam, bam. Ha! Alright, can you see everything?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Alright, so I see you're still playing a ton of Tristana, right?
Yes.
Very nice. So what seems to be the kind of blocking your gameplay, or do you not know?
Well, I think like the Tristana game, one of the Tristana games I uploaded, it's like I did well in lane and then I couldn't carry my team or finish the game strong, so we
Mm-hmm.
lost. And so I want to look at that one. I think that since our last session, my deaths have gone down.
Right, it definitely looks like it, right?
Yeah, like there's
Sometimes
some
there's like
games.
some weird games,
Yeah,
but for the most part, it looks really good.
yeah. But I just kind of want to get into more detail of how I can get better.
Of course.
Yeah.
Let's see. Which one of these do you
So the
think that?
second one was the game I was talking about.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Bum ba bum bum ba bum. So kind of one lane, but didn't win game. Kind of going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to skip past the lane phase or just quickly take a look?
I think we can take a look just to
All
see
right.
if I.
So far so good. We got level 2. Looks like we're not getting hooked. Honestly, anything like that involves getting farmed, not getting hooked is winning, right? Because
Yeah.
we have a Lulu support, so good luck to Caitlyn later. I don't know what they're supposed to do. Was good. Let's see what's going on here. So, when the wave isn't pushed to the tower, what do you do?
Either I'd say ward or keep pushing it in.
Yeah, if it's not pushed into the tower, we probably don't have many opportunities to ward, right? Because we're
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
losing minions if we do. So, and I guess it's already warded. So, something like anything like shoving it into the tower is gonna be a good option. But to prevent this, right? What do we do to prevent this?
Um, just stay up there and keep pushing.
Well, it's like you want to slow push the cannon wave,
Okay.
right? Because if we push it like this, like I think we hit this minion a few extra times, right? If you end up pushing, what happens is that the wave is here, and then what do you do if their jungler comes out? You have to back off, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So you back off, and then you lose 6 minions or
So
more.
just
Right,
last hit like the
right.
casters.
This cannon wave, you just last hit,
Okay.
period, and then you push the next wave, right? That's
All
kind
right.
of the cookie cutter strategy. Now, uh, more advanced cases of doing this on purpose would be something like your jungler is here and you're trying to bait a gank or something like that. But honestly, I've literally never seen that, right?
Okay.
So it's pretty much stick to the cookie cutter strategy of slow push the cannon wave and then hard push this. This is very good, right? You wanna get that into the tower. This should be fine. You guys are winning this, right? How do we know? Oh, I think you want to jump here. Oh, okay. There we go. How do we know you're winning that?
Because Thresh was low and I was out of vision.
Based on matchup, how do you know?
Um, I guess we do a lot more damage. Caitlyn missed the trap, and I had the bomb. I don't know. I'm not
Basically,
really sure.
how good is Caitlyn Thresh's all in?
Well, it's hard to land the trap, I'd say. So it's
Right.
not that great.
Yeah, it depends on if they land everything, right? So they
Yeah.
didn't land it. They missed everything essentially, right? It's like, oh, they did get the hook, but they didn't get anything off it, right? So that's how you
Yeah.
know that they're just done. So very nice, well played by you. You just killed Thresh, very good. You can just, oh, okay, we want to freeze this so we can kill this guy. He has flash, so this is not gonna work, I think, unless you can jump on him. Maybe. Oh yeah, this is not working. He's just gonna. Oh my God, where is he going? Oh, he almost killed your support. Wait, you might actually get this guy. Oh. Maybe run a potion. Oh no, he's getting
Yeah,
away.
I think I chase and die here.
Right, so okay. Oh no. Okay, let's back it up.
Yeah.
Let's back it up. What's going on here? So what's going on here?
I think I shouldn't have chased because I miscalculated my damage. Once we saw Hecarim, I should have just left.
Right. It's like a nice try, but we know it's not working.
If I had
Just
T-Blade, I
because.
might have. worked.
That's true, and you could say something like, "Oh, Doran's blade." Let's see. Actually, he had how much health? I can't see.
I think I get one more auto after. I actually forget.
Yeah, I think it's like a maybe. It just seems dicey, right?
Yeah.
Chasing is just you have to know it works if you want to chase, and you have to have a reason. What's your reasoning? And you could say he got lucky because the scuttle crab thing, or the gank at the start didn't seem too good because you couldn't land W. But usually you call this unlucky. But if this happens often, you say chasing, right?
Yeah.
It's just too much chasing. But I think you had the right idea. It's just the numbers didn't work out, right?
Mhm.
So back to this. Unfortunately, we don't have flash, but at least Caitlyn doesn't either. Oh, baby, we're killing this guy. Something like jumping here is winning. Okay, very nice. Very nice. It's so good. It's like, all these, you have an opportunity to jump, but holding onto it will always work unless, he gets into tower or something like that.
Yeah.
So holding onto it is always going to be good, right? So even though you could have jumped earlier, this is still perfect. This is probably even better, right? It's a good habit to have, and I think that you're definitely doing that. You're like the instant you jump in, they're donezo, right?
Yeah.
So it's very good. It's very good. Okay, fast forward. Laning seems to be great. Okay, what's going on here? Something like jungle gank could be coming. They're tanking your minions though, so I think you can win this. As long as you don't get hooked, you can just jump in. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is free, dude. You guys are just walking all over them, huh? Actually destroying them. Turns out Hecarim wasn't here, so maybe we can go for another. Oh, what's wrong with that picture?
Don't have. I think I just can't kill him.
Yeah, you just can't kill him, and
Yeah.
he's actually gonna do more damage to you because
Yeah.
you have no abilities. And what else can go wrong here? What do you think?
Jungler.
Right, jungler. What else is? There's another common one I would say.
Um.
What summoner spell do top laners take and some mid laners take?
TP.
Right, so this is
Yeah,
TP.
yeah.
In my, from my experience, the instant I do this, bam, TP comes out. It's like
Okay. Yeah.
not like this, right? So there's nothing to do here, right? We just end up losing a bunch of health, but it's so funny because earlier you were holding on to your jump like this until they're gonna die, and then
Then I
this
just do it.
happens, yeah, and then it's like, oh, there's no way you can kill him. So it was just it's basically played out correctly, but kind of the thresh part kind of didn't make sense, right? You kill
Yeah.
Caitlyn, which is the right idea. We got the meat of it though, so we're not too concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The big idea is generally correct. Oh, you can kill this guy for sure. Pretty sure you can kill this guy if you can get the jump on him. He's too far away. Sure. You just push. Sure. No real need to back if Thresh has no HP. You don't want to give him a free base. This guy's dead. It's so funny because they're doing exactly what you guys want. You can flash for this, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, you're a beast. All right, very nice. Yeah, you just leave him. He's probably gone.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Well played. Wow, let me watch this. How'd you catch up? He had no boots. Okay, yeah,
I
he had no
healed.
boots. Ah, that's genius. I probably would have wasted flash. Very good. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Basically, you just wait until they do something like this, and then you just
Yeah.
kill them.
It happens every time.
It happened 5 times already, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really funny. But you're doing really good in lane. So problem is probably mid game, right? Once you've learned the kind of matchup ideas and what you should be doing in the lane, and lane always goes well every game, then it becomes mid game proms or team fighting proms for AD carries is generally how it goes. It's like these 3 areas, the holy
Mhm.
trinity of AD carry is like laning, mid game, and in fighting, right? So I think we can skip past the laning phase because it seems like you have a really good grasp on what's going on.
Yeah.
Like this hook, are you winning this 2v2?
Oh yeah.
100%. You can't follow up on this, so you can just jump in here. It doesn't matter what you do. Just don't jump on a trap, and then you're good to go, right? Look at this. It doesn't matter. You can jump on him at the last second if you want, right? This jump is okay because you have Lulu and you have items, right? So
Yeah.
different from the other jump, but you already know. So let's fast forward past this stuff. Okay, their Thresh is roaming. Oh, they wanted a lane swap. Okay, this guy, you can't win unless you have your E. Okay, you're getting your E, or you're getting your ulti. It doesn't matter. Oh my god. What are these crits? Wait, let me watch this. How'd you just kill this guy?
I didn't even see him.
1 crit, two crits. Wow, that was good. That was good. I did not expect you to win that, but you clearly did. So
Yeah.
very nice. Okay, I'm not sure if you want to take this. No, yes, you do. You definitely do now. Chundo's here. Sure. Oh, Zig's LT is disgusting. Okay, now can't do this anymore. Sure. Okay, mid game ideas. What should you do here?
Think push bot, take dragon.
How do you know you can get dragon?
Um. Well, actually, I don't think we could get dragon.
I agree. Right. You needed some kind of reason, like they
Yeah.
died or they're all top or something like that. But pushing bot, that's always the first step, right? So
Yeah.
you have the right idea. You need to push bot, right? And why is it we don't go mid?
Because jungler, mid laner, and we don't know where the bot lane or top is.
Well, it's less about how many people are in the lane versus can we clear the wave, right? We can clear the
Okay.
wave even though their jungle and mid are there. How come the team would rather have us go bot than mid?
I guess Ziggs can get mid, and then we can
Right,
just
Ziggs
get
wants to go
control
mid.
bot.
Right, Ziggs wants to go mid. So
Yeah.
okay, now let's change the situation a little. What if Ziggs had 10 HP, no mana? What do you do?
I'd say we still push bot because there's no wave.
This time you want to go mid, right?
You wanna
Because
go mid?
Ziggs has the base, right?
Okay.
So the idea is okay. So looking at this picture, what's the idea? Well, there's a wave coming in from the mid wave, right? So there's currently a wave there, and there's another wave. So basically, you're getting money no matter what lane you go to, right? And then the second idea is, are they pushing bot right now?
No.
So you're not in danger of losing minions, right? You know your team's gonna be able to pick that up. Someone's gonna go bot soon. What about mid? Are they pushing mid?
Yeah.
Right, so that's kind of how where to go is catch as many waves as possible for your team. So if they're pushing mid but they're not pushing bot, we go mid. And then there's another argument like mid has more control, so you want to be defending mid. Like if they were pushing bot and mid, you pick mid because mid is more important, right? Mid tower is more important, so you don't want them to get like tower damage on mid or anything like that. But that's the general idea. We go bot anyways, so I don't think we really lost any minions since it was pushing towards us, right?
Mhm.
So I think that's fine. I probably would have just preferred to not base because you can probably spend extra time doing Gromp or something like that. I mean, not Gromp, Krugs. Wow. Keep
So
calling Gromp Krugs. Krugs
so
Gromp.
instead of basing after that fight in the jungle,
Let's see.
you're saying go bot and clear the wave and then get Krugs, or
Right. It's basically,
Okay.
What's the point of mid game for AD carry? What do you think?
just farm?
All right. How do you maximize money? And then how do you help your team as well? Right.
Okay.
So in this picture, how do you maximize money? Okay, go buy. Right.
Yeah.
And then how do we know we can go? Oh, we have nothing to buy and we're relatively full HP. So just fleet forward a few minions up and then we're happy, right? How do we know
Yeah.
Hecarim can't kill us? We just jump and ulti him or something like that. So
Okay.
anything is really working here. So that's kind of the idea. Oh, okay, we can hit this tower, I guess. Oh, this Kalen's dying. Dude, you're bullying them. You can even flash. Oh no, he's out. Yeah. You guys don't want to chase. Okay, that's good. You guys go back. So we only really saw you hard chase one time, so it's not really doesn't seem like a problem. And then this is very good. If you think you can't hit tower, this is perfect. Right now you can do something like dragon. Right? How do you know? What's the reason?
We have man advantage.
Right. How do you have
Oh,
man advantage?
Cause Trundle's there and has control of mid.
Okay, these are true, and the really big important factor is what is Caitlyn doing right now?
Nothing. I can't see her. Is she mid?
What did you guys just do to Caitlyn? Remember?
Oh, she's dead.
Right. Or she has no
She's
HP.
coming back to yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Can you guys finish dragon before she comes back? I would say the
Yeah.
answer is yes. So that's how you know you can do it. But Scuttle is good too, right? You don't have to do it. Because if you end up doing it, then it's like maybe you could have done something better, like camp their jungle or something, right?
Yeah.
And then Chundo does it late. Classic decision making. You did the right choice. You want to go bot here. You could say something like we should help dragon and then come bot, but I think either one is working in this situation, right? He doesn't need your help to kill this thing. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Ziggs is dying, but I think maybe we can clean up. Sure. I think we're just killing people here. Very nice. Oh no. Okay, let's watch this. Oh no, we're dying to flash. Oh yeah. Okay, so what happened here?
Um, I didn't even know he could do that much damage.
Did you know he was here?
Yeah, we did.
So it's kind of
I could have flashed. I could have W'd away. Like I
right.
could have
I would
that.
say something like you know, how do you know you want to fight this guy?
The the Cho'Gath.
These two. How do you know you want to take this 2v2? How do you know you're winning this 2v2?
Um, I can't tell. Is how many people are in the lane?
It's just 4 people here.
Okay.
We'll pretend everyone's dead because you're Lulu based or
Alright.
whatever.
Um. Yeah, I don't know how would we win?
Right, exactly. I have no idea, right?
Yeah.
So what do we do instead? I guess is the mid game idea.
Just keep farming.
Right,
Just-
maximize gold. So you want to push this wave, right? That would tell you don't want to walk towards them because you don't know you win this fight. Even if you
Yeah.
had all your abilities up, you don't know if you win this fight because you don't, right? You need to wait until like maybe he misses Q or maybe Veigar cage is gone, right? Anything like that. Maybe you could say, oh, maybe now we can fight because they're missing abilities or maybe they're chasing you under tower, right? But if you don't know, you can't fight, right? So I think the problem here is that we tried to you know, we're in the middle of fighting, so it turned into seed champion, hit champion, right?
Mhm.
So the kind of idea behind this is like, okay, we found a kill, which is good, and then the next step is, you know, hit the closest guy. Okay, looking to hit the closest guy, and then we got caught by some kind of rupture, right? So what's your, what's the first thing you should think when you see a new enemy?
Get far back. Don't die.
Right, your first instinct should be, you know, play safe, right? That's the first instinct, right? This is kind of like you know, when the enemy is flanking during a team fight, right? And you weren't paying attention and you see him. Your first thought shouldn't be I need to hit him. It should be how do I make sure that I'm not falling into a trap right now, right? Because you
Mhm.
go hit him and then you get like blindsided from another dude and then everyone's sad, right? So this is something like I attribute this the way I kind of worked on this idea is when I see something unexpected, I make sure I can't die first. Right, play safe first. So I'm like, oh shit, Cho'Gath's here. It's something unexpected. How do you play safe? You stay away from him. Right, is kind of the
Okay.
idea. This only really happened once, but it could be. I think this is a common idea that most people have when it comes to League of Legends. Right, whenever someone shows up from Fog of War, they immediately try and hit them. Right.
Yeah.
This is very common in bot lane. Right, when people have just based, you come back to lane. It's 2v2 and then you try and hit someone immediately. The jungler is in the bush already. Right? Have you seen that kind of gank before?
Yes, I have.
Right. That kind of what's it called? Takes advantage of that idea that a lot of people have in League, where they're not really thinking about being safe first. Right. It's like, oh, I can hit this guy. I should hit this guy, but a lot of times you shouldn't. Right. Okay, but it should be okay. Right. We still have a lot of money. Right. We're definitely winning this game currently, even though we died mid. So. Push mid, and then what do we do after we push? What should we do after we push?
Um,
Seeing that Ziggs just died, I guess, in this situation, what
Just-
should we do?
I guess back up.
All right. What are your standard options after you push?
Farm jungle. Or just look for other waves to get.
Right. It's something like So the most common things you can do after you push are like push and ward, right? And then push and hit tower, push base, right? Push and roam, right?
Yeah.
So can we ward?
We could, or we don't have wards.
Right, we don't have words, so we can't walk up, right? Or
Yeah.
rather, we can we hit tower?
Yes, but you told me not
Right, you can't hit tower. Why is that?
to. Just because we have. I don't know. They can defend easier, even though Caitlyn's bot. They can just
Right,
fight
what
us.
kind of specific ability makes it so you can't hit the tower?
Veigar E.
Right, so he's like, oh, how do you stop cage? You can't. You just die.
Yeah.
Right. He cages you. Goodbye. Right. Here comes Cho'Gath. Or you lose your flash for free. Right. So it's kind of awkward. That's
Yeah.
that's how you know you don't want to walk up here, is because you can't hit tower. and you can't ward. So what do you do instead? Maximize gold income. Where do you maximize gold income?
Jungle. or
Right, jungle
top.
is fine, or maybe if your jungler doesn't want you to farm camps, top is fine, right? Or you can
Yeah.
even stay mid because there's another wave coming,
Yeah.
right? So anything that doesn't involve walking out though, I think this is really scary because anything like getting close to Veigar cage, right? So could be kind of spooky. Okay, what's going on here? Veigar's coming up. Okay, he's dying because he missed his thing. Oh, you're dying because we ate the W. Uh-oh. Okay, what happened here?
Stood still. And I still had to heal and stuff. And I still would have died, but
So this is like, you have enough damage to kill him, right?
yeah.
But he also has enough damage to kill you, right?
Mhm.
So what's our first priority in fighting?
Not getting hit by skill shots. Or playing safe.
Right, it's making sure we can't die for whatever
Yeah.
reason. So what if he hits you with this, you die? What is it?
W.
Right, so something like W ulti is dying. Something like Q ulti is probably dying too, right? He can just ulti
Yeah.
here. So that would tell you that you only want to hit him when he can't use those for whatever reason,
Yeah.
right? Chundo's gonna kill him by himself, right? He can't kill Chundo, so you could have let Chundo just do all the heavy lifting, right? And then
Yeah.
you'd be good to go. I think this is like we're seeing a common idea where we're trying to hit someone and then they just kill us.
Yeah.
Right. So I think the focus for you should be, in the mid game, make sure that you're pushing waves only. Right. You're just happy pushing waves. And then when it comes to fighting, make sure that you know how are they gonna kill you. Make sure you don't die. Right.
Yeah.
Like I think it just happened with Cho'Gath and it happened with Veigar. It seems like it's gonna be a common thing in your gameplay. Right. This is all great. Pushing out waves is great. 10 out of 10. You go do something else. 10 out of 10. It's just when it comes to fighting, I think we just end up dying to something, right? Oh, we're okay here. Oh, we are not okay. Okay, he went for Lulu instead. Oh no. Okay, what's going on here? Let's watch. Oh my god, this guy is insane. Suiciding for this hook. That doesn't even work. You can even flash out and you're good. Unlucky cage. Don't worry about that. We would say don't worry about that, but the idea remains the same, right? Okay, nice. I hope you have something to buy here. Oh, this is awkward. That's warded. Okay, he just dies. It's not your fault. Okay, we want to go bot. I think that's fine. Oh my god, this guy's dying. 1v2, you win automatically, right? We know that based on numbers advantage, you automatically win. So just kill this guy. Easy, easy, easy. Very nice. Push, push, push. Sure. These guys are just feeding you kills. Oh, you're dying here. How do we know? Oh, okay. Lulu's dying, I guess. It's not you, but since he used everything, you can go, right? That was very good.
That was what I.
Right, that was very good. So we know you can do it. It's just you have to be super patient so you can do it every time, right? This would have been the same thing with Trundle. It's just you just wait, and then he'll use everything on Trundle. Like they're silver too, right? Or they're low gold. I promise you, they'll use their stuff on someone else. Look, he just ate Trundle, didn't even kill him, right? So you're good to go. If you can find something, you would be good to go. Oh my god, he's trolling. Oh no, oh no.
I got so mad.
Dude, that's pretty bad, but not your fault, right? Oh my god. Oh baby. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What happened here?
I was, my excuse was I was angry at the zig, so I just.
Okay. You can say tilted. That's fine. What should you do instead, though?
Once he flashed, I should have left.
Well, what's the problem here? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't have vision of. I don't know who's there.
Right. You don't know where Cho'Gath is, right?
Yeah.
Because we just saw him and now he's disappeared, right? So, there's no real way you can really get this guy unless you can kill him immediately, like two-shot him. And I don't think we can, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the idea there, but and it's important to realize this because who's more valuable? You are this guy. You are this Kalen.
Me.
Yeah. So how much money do you have on this guy?
Full item.
Yeah, you are so much stronger. There's no way you want to trade, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the idea there. But I think you were just upset. So But honestly, at this rank, as long as you just make sure you don't get caught by the specific ability, like what Lulu just did, you're gonna be winning. Like all you do is hit the closest guy, right? This is
Yeah.
this is in essence all you have to do, right? So in terms of gameplay, what we're seeing is that sometimes we're getting our priorities mixed up in a fight, where number one priority is to not die, and number two priority is hit the closest guy, right? I think sometimes we flip those priorities, or we didn't give enough emphasis on the first priority, right? It's just we just end up dying to cage and or some kind of cho'gath, stupid ulti or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think that's the main thing that's going on here, right? It's like, oh, okay, maybe we can't hit tower. Maybe Ziggs is going to do some kind of sieging. Sure, we just hit this guy because we know he has no Q. You can just kill this guy, I'm sure. Okay, this is fine. You have less people, so you're like, oh, we should play safe. But you need to. This is the same thing, right? We came back.
Yeah.
Right. How do we know we can hit this guy and not die? Well, Cho'Gath Q clearly kills us, and or Hecarim ulti, right? So we're seeing the same kind of ideas in terms of fighting, right? Is you can hit this guy and then you can even
ulted,
you can even keep hitting him if you want, but
yeah.
You can say something like we also don't have to use W yet, but
Yeah.
if you use W, you need to get out.
Okay.
Right. So we're definitely seeing a common trend. Is the one thing we're looking at? The one thing we should be working on, I think, is this idea of yes, you want to hit the closest guy, which is exactly what you're doing right now. And then, okay, if we make a mistake like using our W too early, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. But if we do something like try and hit someone and we're in danger, you're always gonna die in this game.
Yeah.
Always. Nowadays, it's always anything like Aurelia or Camille ulti, anything like Chondo Pillar, right? Literally everything kills you, dude. Any like Zoe Bubble, I don't know, dude. Like everything in range that can hit you, it will kill you. at this season, at least, right? I think it's not 100% true last 2 seasons, but this season is 100% true, right? Especially since we're missing like armor and magic resist runes and stuff like that. So definitely have to keep that in mind. I think when you want to hit someone, you have to make sure that you're not in danger first. Okay, I think you see a bunch of people on the map, so you're like, oh, this should be fine. I want to be careful. Flash here. Okay, yeah. Right. So it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
In terms of we're dying to XYZ. How do we not die to it? So how do we not die to this?
I shouldn't be hitting him. I should be waiting for him to use his stuff on someone else.
Right, he's gonna ulti Lulu, right, and then you
Yeah.
can kill him, and you say that's a good trade, or anything like you stand out here, Chundo's solo killing him, right? But
Yeah.
if we get too close, now your team cannot win, right? Now it's just you fast forward, everyone's dying, they get Baron, right? There's not much you can do. They didn't even get Baron, but it's still kind of disaster, right? So basically, the idea is you have everything looks pretty good, except for when you die in a fight, right? And I think that's the thing that's kind of holding you back. Oh my god, you're gonna kill this guy.
No.
Oh, okay. What happened here? Let's talk about this.
I missed my W.
Right. You just missed W, right? So if you had landed this W, he's dead. But you're gonna have to use flash or something now. That's kind of awkward. You can actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to get out here. All right, nice try. You had the right idea. Just execution didn't go as planned. You can just flash ulti, flash auto attack. Anything works here. I would probably hesitate to use W because he can. Oh, okay. No, that's good. Something like he can cage, so
Yeah,
could be
I was
dicey.
prepared to flash it.
Right, that's good then. Then if you're ready, then he can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, even though we're super strong, the reason why we're losing is because we've died like the last 7 times, right? It was just like, it's not like they super dove us and then they died killing us. It was just they hit us with their win condition or the ability that's gonna kill us, and then we died, right? This guy's just gonna walk away, I think.
Yeah,
right?
he is.
That's kind of awkward. I wouldn't worry about that as much, but I would chalk that up to something like not being a clean play, similar to the Caitlyn one, right? It's just make sure it's a clean play at first, right? Something like this, you still want to wait until he uses it on Ziggs, right? But I think he ended up.
So I had magic resist, so I was ready to fight.
Yeah, that's good then. Then you're good to go. It's just the times when we are not ready is when we get punished, right?
Yeah.
And the problem with AD carry is that it's such a strong role if you never die. But
Yeah.
if you die once, then it's like, then it's like not as strong, right? It's like, oh, we feel like we can't do anything because you are dead. So, I think that's the big idea that's going on here, and the rest of this is already a product of what happened before. So,
Yeah, if you miss position once, you can just throw the entire game.
exactly, especially like later in the game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mid game, oh, we're dying here, right? They just have more people, so we're dead for sure.
Yeah.
Because the stopwatch doesn't save you. So I would worry less about this and more about the kind of stuff that happened, here.
Yeah.
Where somehow in fights it's kind of dicey, right? So how do you fix this? Well, what you do is kind of you open tab, right? So let's see if we can this is like our opening tab, right? And we say, okay, what are the top 3 things that are going to kill us in team fights? What do you think?
I'd say Vager R, Cho'Gath R, and Hecarim R.
I agree. So, and then to a lesser extent, the B tier stuff would be like Thresh Hook.
Yeah.
Right. So what do? Oh, you have to stay super far away from Vagar, right? And then say you can't fight until you can see Hecarim, and then stay super far away from Cho'Gath, right?
Yeah.
So that tells you that you stay far away from these guys and you're good to go, right? Or you have to wait until they use it. So anytime you died in this game, it was one of these 3 reasons, right? I don't think you died to Hecarim multi, but it was one of these 2 guys, I would say,
Yeah.
right?
I need to be more patient.
Right. It's better to miss auto attacks because you didn't calculate fast enough than it is to just do it and then die, right? Because one is kind of building up a good habit, and if you keep doing it, you'll be able to calculate faster, right? You're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
he doesn't have this, so I can go now. Versus the other one is just what most people do, right? It's just they'll just hit the closest guy and say, how come my team didn't peel me, right? It's just like, what? It doesn't make sense. So I think this game will show us much of the same, right? But honestly, the laning looked really good. It was very clean, I would say, in terms of what you wanted to do. I mean, they just kind of ran into you, so you picked up all the kills. That was very good. Mid game was good in terms of sure you could have gotten more waves or whatever, or you could have optimized your decisions more, but you had the right idea, right? So there's no real major changes to be made in your mid game mindset. It's when you're fighting, you need to make sure that you know how they're gonna kill you, and you know that they can't do it for whatever reason, and then that's when you can hit someone. Okay, that's the big idea I think we're seeing. Okay, you have Zoe support. I don't know how this is supposed to function, but I guess it's catch, right?
Yeah.
Something like catch, something like poke. Probably more catch than poke because Trouble Bubble is just killing, right? I think something like this, you could do something like you can jump him, but honestly, it's fine, right? We don't really care too much about missed opportunities. Oh, you're gonna kill him for sure. He's gonna flash if you're not careful. Oh, he's gone. Okay, never mind. You gotta go back and go for Jinx. Sure. Pop potion maybe. Okay, you have no abilities. I don't think you can do this. There, he just ate a bunch of heals, so you don't really worry about that too much.
Yeah.
This is something like push, farm. Oh my god, free kill. Oh, okay. Good enough, right? You have the right idea. You can stay if you want. Depending on enemy jungle. Okay, they have Lee Sin, who's not here. Oh my god, you're gonna kill this guy if he walks up. Let's see, 3 seconds. Oh yeah. Another jump I think would do it, but you didn't want to tank tower shot, so I think that's fine, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. Push this in base. Okay, very good, right? We don't really have any problems when it comes to what you're supposed to do in lane and what you're supposed to do mid game. It's just we're just dying, right? So the big idea is something like you look at this and you say, okay, top 3 things you're gonna die to in a fight. What is it?
Fizzle.
Yep, that's number 1.
I guess you could say if I get barred, ultied by myself.
Agreed. I would say that's like tied with number 1. You get barred up to you're just straight dying, right? This is Lee Sin kick. Fizz ulti you for free. Any kind of traps. There's just no way you can get hit by Bard ult, right?
Yeah. And Garen?
I would say Garen ranks higher than Lee Sin now because Lee Sin can't ward hop, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny, but yeah, I would say Garen ranks higher because if he Qs you, you're dead. He's gonna ulti you right after, so you can't even ulti him away because you're silenced. So you're right. Those 3 things. So if you die to those 3 things, that's where that's how that's what that's how you need to work on this, right? The idea that in these fights you need to make sure that these things are not going to kill you before you fight, right? Anything else like Jinx auto attacks is going to be like 6 items, right? That'll be later in the game. But for the mid game stuff, right, I think the main focus should be on what kills you in the mid game, right? Because that's the most common stuff for AD carries, right? And I think for your gameplay, from what we're seeing, fast forward. Bard versus Zoe, you can kill his ass. Oh, you can even jump if you want. Okay, very good. Oh my god, what's going on? Bounce house. Okay. Worked out. Very nice. No hesitation. It was good. Even if Lee Sin was there, I think you're gonna get it, especially since you had flash. You just push this, sure. I don't think we really have to watch laning too much. Laning is really good.
Well, I think for this game went really well. I kind of wanted to look at just small stuff that I could work on. But I was gonna say something else. I forget. Never mind. But this game goes pretty well, I think.
Well, if you want to talk about like small stuff, how come we don't want to walk this way?
Which way? Sorry.
Like through your minions.
Well, I could just walk behind them and go.
Right. You can just walk behind them, right? So it kind of doesn't make sense. And then you're not trying to do anything because it showed that you knew exactly how to play this lane out because she already missed her shit. So you're like, oh, we need to get out. That was very good, right? So you have the right ideas. The small stuff is just don't sweat it, right? I think it's still the big ideas that's kind of what's going on. Okay, what's going on here? Let's see. Let's watch this. Okay, this is a chaotic fight. Since you don't know what's going on, you pretend like you're losing, right? Okay. What would we say about this? What do you say?
I say just run after I ult.
I would say something like could you have held onto your ulti?
Yeah, I was afraid that Zoe would die.
Right, so here's an idea I'm going to throw at you. Tristana ulti is almost never used to save teammates.
Okay.
Right, why is that?
Because it does a fuck ton of damage. I don't know.
It's true that it has potential to like do damage to a backline, but the real idea is that you can almost never really save someone with Tristana ulti, right? Something like the auto attack will still go through, or the skill shot is still gonna go through, right? Anything like that. Okay. In this case, it actually works out because somehow Lee Sin's on top of Bard, right? But notice how you shot your ulti, but this Bard Q is going through no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Which is why we say we never save it, right? If Lee Sin somehow was like over here, he could Q Zoe and it dies, right? So and then we would not have used that ulti very well. So we would say, the soft rule is kind of never use it to save someone, right? You'd rather save it yourself, right? And then here we're just dying because you have no jump, right?
Yeah.
So if you have no jump, I think it is a product of what happened here, right? It's kind of awkward, but right. If you have no jump, you don't want to walk up, right? I think that is a Tristana problem. I think you're having is you use jump to get to safety, and then you'll come back.
Okay.
Right. So if you have no jump, no fight. Right. You have no jump, no fight.
So instead of ulting there, you think E Q?
Oh yeah. Okay. You just press E on Bard, and then you dance around this Lee Sin Q. He's gonna use it on Zoe, right? And then you just kill Bard. You're good to go. Right.
Yeah, we could have killed them there.
Right, but once you have no abilities, right? Like here, you can't help this. It's done, right?
Yeah.
It's out of your hands. So the big indicator is that you just had no jump, right? So even if your ulti usage is not the best, the biggest idea you want to look at is don't fight without your jump, no matter what, because you cannot fight. Right? Tristana's kit revolves around having jump. So if you don't have it, then it's like, oh, it's kind of awkward, right? Oh, this guy's dying. Oh, baby, just kill his ass. Oh my god, he's so sad. Okay, good. Look, they're just like running into you. So, it's definitely much along the same ideas of how do we make sure we're not randomly dying? I would say, right? Okay, what's going on here? Remember what we talked about, right?
Yeah.
So, this is, what do you call this?
Like catch, like that.
You call this 1v2, right? Because
Yeah.
you don't have a support, right? And it's like, oh, even though Bard ulti, is not gonna kill you because Lee Sin's not here, I actually think it will if Jinx has flash. Jinx flash traps runs away so you can't ulti her. W rocket ulti, you're dead, right? I would
Yeah.
say you just die there. And then not only that, Bard's gonna Q you as well. So I'm pretty sure you just died to everything here. She just she just couldn't get here in time, and he missed the stuff. You are actually dead. You are actually so dead here. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. So yeah, like we said, this is the top 3 things you're gonna die to.
Yeah.
Right? It's always gonna be the same thing. So how do you make sure you're not dying to it? You have to kind of actively think about it every time they're nearby. Anytime Fizz is nearby, you say he has ulti. Anytime Bard is nearby, you say he has ulti. Or anytime Bard is on your half of the map, he has ulti, okay? Because he will ulti you. And then what was the last one? Garen. Okay, Garen's top. So TP, he's gonna kill you, right? And that's like the main things you want to focus on, I think, in your gameplay. Everything else looks really good. It's just when you get caught by this stuff, that's the one thing that's kind of holding you back right now, I think. Out of like the rest of your gameplay. This is like the one thing that's kind of glaring out, right? So that's definitely what I would say. If I were you, I would totally work on. And then like ideas of pushing, right? Ideas of helping your team. This is all A plus, right? Any kind of fighting ideas. I think sometimes you make mistakes, but you still have the right idea, right? Anything like you push and then you do something else. This is perfect, right? I think here you can get red, but it's still fine.
Is like, I don't respect like my opponent's champions, like, and I get really cocky and I walk up and just die.
Right.
That.
It's like being strong means you do more damage. It doesn't make you more tanky, right? Okay, you're just gonna kill this guy. Very nice. And you can get out because minions are tanking, right? You don't want to get hit by a barbecue. Oh my god, Zoe's dying.
I missed the heal there.
It's fine. He's just probably dying to something else, right? Fizz is here, so it's okay, right? You need to get out, right? So this is like too close for comfort, right?
Yeah,
we would say.
This is a good example of that.
Right, because this is like we know that this is gonna happen every game. Right?
Yeah.
So just play to. I think right now, if there's a line, and this line tells us you play to the right of this line, you're dying, and you play to the left of this line, you're okay. You're like a little bit too far to the right, and we want to be all the way to the left. Right, so safe. There's no chance. Okay, we would rather have you AFK at tower than die to one of these things because dying to one of these things is worse than AFK at tower. Right. Okay. So that's like the main idea we want to throw out here is no matter what, don't get hit by the things you say in champ select. Right, because you've died to all these things before, right?
Yeah.
Right. You know how it functions, right? Oh my god, this is such a cool Aurelia stun. It's like the smallest stun ever. It's so cool though. I don't know. It's not new. It's not new stuff to you. So you need to make sure that you double down on the idea that you're not gonna die to it because you've seen it before, right? The only acceptable stuff you should die to is like, oh, Pike comes out, so you've never seen it before, right? Then you're like, oh, okay. Then you call that learning, right? But this stuff that you've died to before too, it's the same. He's gonna ulti you, right? How do you know he doesn't have ulti?
Did he use it?
Oh, okay. You see? Okay, never mind. You do see it.
Okay.
I was gonna say, but if I saw this and I did not see ulti, you have to assume he has it.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
I got a lot better at waiting till they use their abilities.
That's good. It's always wait, because I promise you, at this rank, they will use it because they're bored or something, or they feel like they need to do something. Right? They feel like they need to do something. He's gonna ulti LeBlanc or something. I don't know. He eat your ulti or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's happened to me so much.
Right. In this case, you still save it, right?
Yeah.
The answer is almost always gonna be, oh, you should have saved it, right? For most players, he's gonna ulti you. For most players, it's like, it's not that they didn't use it in time. It's always gonna be they used it too early, right? This Garen is kind of spooky. This guy still has ulti, right? So you're dying here, right?
Yeah.
We would say if you don't know this is worded, or you hitting Garen gave them vision, you're dying to his ulti here, right? So you need to be mega safe, mega safe, like literally out of range, or someone is between you and him.
Wait,
right?
that gives them vision?
If you hit someone, they should be able to see you, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Okay.
I could be wrong. Well,
no, I
could be wrong, but
right.
Goodbye Zoe, right? So, oh my god, that pillar was disgusting, right? So he'll use it on Zoe, and she's okay because she can do what? She can do this bullshit, right? Whatever this is, I don't know. Whatever this is seems good, but anyone but you, You are the target that no matter what, the team does not want you to get hit, right?
Yeah.
Unless, for example, you have Hourglass or Stopwatch or whatever, right? Or you have Guardian Angel, you're trying to bait him, right? But 95 times, we'll say, out of 100, you're not gonna have these items, right? So yeah, you need to get away here because Garen's killing you, right? Oh, what happened here that we've seen before? What happened after you jump?
I walked right back in.
So what are you dying to?
Garen QR.
Right. So it's the same thing, right? You know it's the same thing because oh wait, you're actually dying. Oh, he got sleeped. Okay, you're good. Yo, Zoe is so stupid. But you know, upon watching these replays, you'll know that it's the same thing because your deaths will show you it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So, this is what I want you to do. When you go into game, right after the laning phase, or even before the laning phase, you press tab and you say, okay, top 3 things. And then you say, no matter what, I'm not going to die to them this game. Okay? And then you go into your fights and you say, okay, this guy has this ability. You have to stay out of range, right? Or he has to use it on someone else, right? And then if you can do that and not die to those things 5 games in a row, then I think you'll see noticeable improvement. Okay? And the mechanical idea to help you with this is if you use jump, do not fight. Okay? So if I had used jump here, you would say something like, okay, we're getting too close. We got to jump away, right? Because he's going to insect us. So what do? You run back.
Okay. And I just leave or should I wait to see what happens?
So let's see what happened here. So how do if you try to help and turn and kill this guy, right? But did you even do any damage?
No.
Right. So they don't need your help.
Yeah.
They will not need your help, right? And if they needed your help, it was a lost cause because you're literally dying, right? If you think you can help, you say something like, we stay at max range, and then maybe try an auto attack. But you should know that the most likely, if you do that without jump, they're gonna flash on you and you die.
Okay.
Right. So the best idea is save jump for something else. But what's the value of your jump here? Lee Sin baited himself, right? So your jump was already good enough. You don't need to do anything else here except not die. So that's kind of the idea, right? So if you use jump, don't go back and fight. You have to somehow get a reset with your bomb, which is unlikely, or wait until it's back up, right? Is how you should view it. I think that'll help a lot with not dying to these crazy stuff, because not having jump is definitely an indicator that we're dying. I would say. We're trying to camp. Oh my gosh, she came up. Oh my god, you just killed her ass.
I don't think I did.
Oh yeah, you definitely kill her ass. There's no way you don't kill her ass. You can ulti her. You didn't even ulti. You're so greedy. Okay, nice. But yeah, it was good. But it was exactly the same things we saw last game, right?
Yeah.
You would say. I think one time we got hit by barbecue or whatever. That's like weird laning stuff. The big idea is after laning mid game, remember the things that are gonna kill you. Stay out of range. Okay. That'll help you right now because later we'll tell you something like try and bait it out, or you have flash, you can outplay it. But right now, if you just stay out of range, they'll do something like Fizz ulti Zoe, and you're good to go, right? Or Garen's gonna Q someone else, right? Let me see. Where's the example here? There's an example here. Right here. Fizz ulti Zoe or something, right? They will literally they'll use it on someone else, and you're good to go, right? like this, right? So be super patient, stay super far away, and since you're playing Tristana, know that the longer the game goes, you're automatically winning, right? The better you are.
You think so?
Right. I mean, you're playing Tristana, right?
Yeah, but
let's take a look at these games.
It gets harder.
So in this game, who outscales who?
Veigar.
Well, Veigar and Caitlyn scale well, right? And then you can say Cho'Gath maybe. But you have a Lulu.
Yeah.
And Viziggs is good scaling too if he lands some bombs. And Chundo's good scaling too. So yeah, I don't know what Nidalee's supposed to do. This is kind of useless, but you guys are outscaling. And even if you're not, your skill is outscaling. Because if you do this thing and they do not, he dies for free, right?
Yeah.
Anything like this, right? Who's scaling in this game?
Brand. Like maybe.
All right, so you and Brand, and they have Rakan. So you guys are automatically winning. If you don't die in the mid game, these guys have to win in the mid game, or you just two shot them, right? Later in the game. So you're playing a scaling AD carry. You're pretty much always gonna win if you get to 6 items. That's what you should think. Okay. Yeah. And I would rather have you end the game with 0 deaths and it's like 50 minutes in the game than have you die to these things because you need to work on these specific ideas.
Yeah.
So that's what I think you should work on, right? If you lose games, it's because of that, right? Like anytime you have low deaths, look at this. It looks so clean. In terms of KDA at least, right? But if you die this, I guarantee you these 3 deaths, it was either binding, it was a Zac jump or Q and Yasuo ulti, right? So if we went back to watch those, it would probably be one of those things.
I
Right?
think I do. It was one was Zac,
Right. That's a super common one. I hit that one.
and then I died twice to Trinamir.
Oh, the Tryndamere. Oh, that's kind of awkward. Then it's something like we walked up or something, or we had no W and we tried to hit him. I don't know, but it's kind of the same idea. This is probably like some kind of Leona, some kind of Twitch coming out of stealth, and then this is some kind of Riven, right? I would say those are top 3 things. You can just basically go into game and think the only thing you're gonna work on is not dying to those things that you say in champ select and or when you press tab. Okay. And then when you play out these fights, keep that like hyper awareness in mind, and you'll be good to go. Like,
and also mid game capitalize on gold.
Right, but I think that's not something you have to worry about right now.
Okay.
They're feeding you kills, right?
All right.
And you have the right idea of push out these waves, right? So keep doing what you're doing. It's just you're basically winning the last 2 games we saw. You're automatically winning up until you died. So you just gotta fix that part, and you're good to go, right? You're doing much better than the other AD carry in that regard, right? I think you're always ahead in CS, so you don't have to worry about that at all. It's just make sure we're not dying, because that makes it so that our gold is meaningless, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I would say is remember the 3 things that are gonna kill you, top 3, and then if they're like let me see, if they're like in this game where there are 4 things. Right, this guy has a stun. This guy has like 2 things. You know, Katarina is gonna kill you. If there's too many that you can't keep track of, what you do is stay super far back, out of range of everyone. That's what you should do, right? And I promise you, if you can do something, it will be very obvious. Like Annie's gonna stun someone that's next to you, and you're gonna kill him, right? Or Riven's gonna go in, and you can hit the closest guy, right? It will be very obvious, I promise. But if there are too many things, you stay max range, right? You stay super far away.
All right.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Definitely focus on this idea until, remember, 5 games in a row, 0 deaths to these things, and then I think you'll definitely be at least gold by then. So if you get stuck after that, then it's time to look at something else. All right. Good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Discord or any 30-second clips. Right. Other than that, good luck in your games, man.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yep, no problem. Have a good one.
You too.